Namaste. I'm Aparna and I'm here to talk to you about the upcoming Mercury retrograde, the first Mercury retrograde of the season, which is going to happen on the 21st of April, 2023. Now, Mercury is the planet of communication. It rules the signs of Gemini and Virgo. By the way, Gemini is my ascendant. The little planet is allowed to travel freely, they say, between the heavens and, well, the kingdom of Hades, hell, as in it is the messenger who is allowed to travel between the worlds, connecting, reconnecting, getting information, bringing it up to the collective to see. But when it goes retrograde, this means seems to have stopped in the sky. Now, it never stops. Planets are continuously in motion. But at a certain point in its beautiful dance in the heavens, it seems like it is reducing in speed. And from our vantage point on Earth, it seems to have stopped and going backward. So, retrograde motion of a planet is when it seems to stop and go back. Now, this is very telling of what the energy could be. And I will be taking three cards to give you some kind of information as to what this could be for all of us. And I will be using my Rider Waite tarot deck to deliver those messages to you. Now, going back to the Mercury retrograde. If you have not understood or you don't know what a retrograde is about, focus on the words re. It's about revisiting, redoing, rethinking, people coming back from the past. It's about all these things. It's about decisions that you've made or things which have happened. You're going to regurgitate all those back. Now, it is not to torture us. The reason we need to revisit something is because we can make it better. And this period is going to be happening from the 21st of April all the way to the mid of May, okay? Next month. You have this whole chunk of time to revisit. It could be a decision, it could be anything. And fine tune it, remove the excesses, remove the things that are not correct. And at the end of it, I promise you, by May, you'll be glad that you were forced to take a second look at something and either bring it back to life or cull it out once and for all. So, this is not something which is about doom and gloom. Also, though, Mercury rules communication and communication devices. This means that just be a bit careful when you're signing documents. Read that fine print again. You could make a mistake. Or if you are sending out those emails, see who your CC and BC, that who are you sending it to? Small things like that. You could have some kind of computer shutdowns or airline trouble, or even your own personal laptops and stuff may experience problems. That's about it. Anything with travel, with communication could have setbacks. But the other part, which I spoke about, you going back, rethinking, revisiting, it's very, very important because the outcome and the result of this is going to be you can thank yourself that you had this opportunity to do that. Just thank Mercury. You can thank Hermes. And for those of you who may be traveling at this time, but there are some delays or some really frustrations, just remember, unfortunately, as above, so below, which is the third law of Hermes only, by the way, which is the messenger of the gods, Mercury. There could be some delays, but it's all right. Just remember, go with the flow. Now, I have your three cards ready for you. The first card I have is the Two of Pentacles. Now, Mercury is going retrograde in the sign of Taurus, which is an earth sign. Pentacles is earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. There is something that you've been juggling. I don't know if you've been doing two things or you've been doing too many things. There is going to be someone who's going to have to go back and revisit their decision of handling two things or too many things at one time. And this person seems to be quite confident doing it, but you can't keep this up for long. You have to drop something. So, the message with this card, with the retrograde Mercury, is if you have thought that you need to drop something and you've not done it, you tried your best to keep up this act this particular period, You may have to revisit that decision. And I don't know what your outcome could be. Go back. You may be asked to take a second look at it. And this is also the kind of things being up in the air. Has somebody tried to confuse you and not giving you some kind of information? And like I said, Mercury rules information, it rules Gemini. You will be asked to revisit that situation again, either ask them for more clarity, or this is also ups and downs with finances. I don't know which aspect it's affecting you. Whatever it is, you will be asked to revisit that, fine tune it, and by the end of May, it will be on track. This I promise you. Second card is the Ten of Swords. Now, this is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. There has been an ending. I don't know if this was for work, this was for love, or a friendship, but there has been some kind of an ending. And for me, this is about betrayal. Somebody's been backstabbed here. When there's a Mercury retrograde, people do come back from the past. It's about the past as well. It's about past affairs, past matters. Somebody could come back. I don't know if they're going to come back and give you clarity as to why they did what they did, or there's somebody who could be coming back from your past with whom you've had a terrible ending. I mean, you don't need to put 10 swords in somebody's back now, do you? But somebody did. There is somebody coming back from the past, and you may have to revisit this situation as to why it ended, who ended it, what happened. You may have, but you have free will. If you feel that if they've backstabbed you in such a bad way, I'm not saying don't give them the time of day and talk to them, but you have free will. Choose intelligently. And by the time Mercury moves direct, you'll have all the communication, you'll have all your answers you need. Okay. So somebody with whom you've had a very painful ending could be coming back. And I'm sure about it because I have the Three of Swords. Now, this for me is heartbreak. The heart energy is Leo energy. This person could have a lot of Leo in their chart. This person could have a lot of air in their chart. Now, the number 3 is a number of imbalance. Someone here is going to have to revisit a situation which was very close to their heart. This could be for love, for work, or for friendships. There could be somebody coming back from your past, asking you for a second chance, but have the Three of Swords and then directly to the 10. This has been a very painful situation for you. I mean, all these things, it's something stabbing you. Now, the number 3 is about more people being in your business. You're going to have to revisit a heartbreak, and I'm so sorry to say that, but you have free will. You have free will. And with that Two of Pentacles being here, where things were up in the air, you are going to get the communication and the clarity about this. But this period may ask you to re-examine someone's intentions, someone's actions. I don't know why I feel that. And for the first time, you will actually understand what happened. And the reason why you felt so betrayed and backstabbed, this communication is going to be clear. I don't know if you've not spoken to this person for a long time, but I'm sorry to say, you may actually find out that there were more people involved because there's Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. It's a very painful ending, but I am sensing that there are more people involved here. I don't know, it could play out differently for you, but somebody's coming back from your past. And they are going to give you the clarity. You have free will. Please make a decision. Gemini energy, like I said, Mercury rules Gemini. Okay, they're the twins. Is the heart head over heart? Please find that balance. Think logically and think of yourself first. I always say that. Put yourself first, okay? And then make a decision from your heart. Because I know somebody's heart is broken here. Somebody is coming back from your past. Let me know how this plays out. By the way, if you've currently experienced a breakup during this period, they say relationships that break up, friendships, relationships that break up during a Mercury retrograde do not stay broken. They usually get mended. But I am sensing that somebody is coming back from your past. And the first card about the Two of Pentacles, no more things being up in the air. And that person needs to drop something, revisit something that you've been juggling in your life and make a decision. And I promise you by May, you like I said, will be on track. This is the energy for the Mercury retrograde. This was what I could deliver to you. Use this information and manifest a super clear month ahead. Until next time, namaste.